Good morning. This is a tutorial on Unser, Herrscher, your next hymn. This is number 20. We've already gone over the fingerings in class, but in case you need that again, here is a picture of all the fingerings. You can freeze the video and copy the notes as needed. Next, I'm going to walk you through kind of ways you can practice this, and feel free to play along as well. Okay, I'll be doing it by phrase, two measure phrases. We'll start with the bass and tenor voices. So first measure, I'll start with 4 and 2, B flat and D here, and I'm counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we can just repeat that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, you can repeat that as many times as you need. Next measure, the left hand's just going to play the bottom notes. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, because the right hand's going to play the tenor and bass on the second and third beats. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now I'm going to put those two bars together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's the first two bars for the left hand. The right hand, we'll start with the thumb on the B flat here, or you could start second finger on the B flat. Okay, either will be just fine. I'll start with my second finger. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and once again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on this next measure, I'm going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The tricky thing is taking the tenor, alto, and soprano in the right hand here on the second beat, the E flat major chord, and then shifting everything up one whole step. Just practice that transition. So start on the G, B flat, and E flat on the second beat of the second measure. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Let's do that again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now, one thing that you can do to make this easier is not to hold this note that long. Go ahead and play it short so you can shift. We can always use the sustain pedal to create the legato. So if I use the sustain pedal, it'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, even though I'm releasing the chord. Okay? So let's try it from the beginning of the measure now. Beginning of the second bar. Ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and again. 1 and 2 and 3. Good, and you can repeat that a few times. Next, we're going to put the first two measures together with just the right hand. I'll start again with my second finger on the B flat. First two bars. Ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Go ahead and play that 8 times in a row. Okay. So now putting all parts together for the first two measures. Okay, of course, only do this after you're very comfortable with hands alone. So left hand again reviewing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And now we're putting hands together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Once again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 next two bars, this is bars 3 and 4. Let's take a look at the left hand first. If we look carefully, the tenor stays on the B flat the whole time. So that's pretty easy. We'll keep our thumb on that B flat. So let's take a look at the bass line. It lowers. We're going to use second finger on the G, then lower to second finger on the F, where it walks down, like that. So let's play just the bass line together. Ready, third measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again. Ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now add the tenor, which is just going to play on every beat, staying on the B flat. Let's try it together. Ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just like that. Next measure for the left hand. The tenor line stays on the B flat. 1, but then it walks down to the A, and I recommend walking down with your thumb. 1 and 2, then second finger plays F, just like that. Try that again, measure 4. Tenor and 2 and 3, 4. And now we're going to go ahead and add the bass line. Bass line is E flat, F, then B flat again. E flat, F, and B flat, then together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now measure 3 and 4 together. Okay, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 and 3, 4. If this is a bit fast, feel free to slow down the video. If it's a bit slow, feel free to speed it up or skip sections. Ready, again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And so that is the left hand, bass and tenor voices. Looking at measure 3 and 4 for the right hand, the alto is the same for the first 3 beats as the tenor, so we do not need to play it. So in the beginning, we're just going to have fourth finger on the B flat, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, just like that. Okay, try that measure again. This is bar 3. Ready, and play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then the next measure, I recommend using 2 and 5 on the downbeat, then 1 and 5, and then 1 and 4. So 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4. Try measure 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so now we're going to try putting those two measures together for the right hand. Measure 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So measures 3 and 4, now we're going to do it hands together. It's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You can break that down. Let's try just measure 4 together. Ready, and play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Another section you can break down is just the first 3 beats of measure 3. This section here, 1 and 2 and 3. Just this. It's a little bit tricky, and you can practice just that in isolation. That's the bass and soprano. 1 and 2 and 3. Again, 1 and 2 and 3. Just like that. And you can go from the downbeat. 1 and 2 and 3. Again. 1 and 2 and 3. Then add the tenor. 1 and 2 and 3. 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 4. So there's different ways that you can break it down. Okay, the key is keep it simple. If you're making mistakes, then you need to work in the slower sections. All right, let's take a look at measures 5 and 6 now. So the tenor is pretty simple. It's just the same B flat again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. So it just walks down. Okay. In fact, let's go ahead and try the tenor for 2 bars. That's 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3, step down, 4, step down. 1, 2, 3, half step. 4, then it goes back to G. So very, very simple. Okay. The bass line now. It outlines a B flat major arpeggio to begin. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and notice how 2 and third finger, then I shift to fourth finger on the fourth beat of bar 6. This is so that I'm ready for the D F sharp to E flat G, third there, okay? Let's do the bass again. Measure 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, shift. 4 and go ahead and go to E flat, just like that, okay? Let's put the tenor and bass together. Measure 5. 1 and 2 and 3. Tenor steps down. Step down. 1 and 2 and 3. Now shift to fourth finger. And then step up to the E flat major third there. Let's try again. Ready and play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Step down. 1 and 2 and 3, shift, 4, step up. That's it. Repeat that a few times. Now let's take a look at the alto. It's very easy. It's F, 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 D, 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 B flat, all with the thumb. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, down to B flat. Okay. The soprano is very easy. It's just a descending scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, walk down, walk down, walk down. Okay, let's put that together. Measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Now, and step down. There, okay? I recommend playing this with your thumb and fourth finger on the G. This is going to allow you to already have your fourth finger for the second chord. 1 and 2 and 3, that's measure 7. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's try again for measure 5, right hand. 1 and 2 and 3, step down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, fourth finger. 1 and 2 and 3. Just like that, hands together for measures 5 and 6. Okay, most of your focus is going to be on the bass. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and let's try that again. Notice the suspension that happens on beat 3 of both measures. Resolve, and the same thing on bar 6. Suspension, resolving. Okay, here we go. 1 and suspension resolves, G minor, 2 suspension to D major. Okay, which leads to E flat major, which is a deceptive cadence. All right, so let's do the last 2 measures now. So let's take a look at the bass line first. 3rd finger begins on E flat, 5th finger on C. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 2nd finger, 3, 2, 5. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 2nd finger, 3, 2, 5. The tenor is very simple. We're going to be on our thumb on the G, but then we're going to shift our thumb to the B flat, then shift the thumb back to G, and 2, 2 to just the tenor. So finger numbers are 1 and 2, thumb again. 1, 1, 1, thumb shift down. 1, 2nd finger, 2, 2, again tenor. 1 and 2, and 3, 4, shift down. 1, 2, 2. Now we're going to try putting that together, bass and tenor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So at that point, you should be 2nd finger on the G, thumb on the B flat. Okay, once again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, shift down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that several times. You might want to break down the 1 and 2 and 3, because that's tricky like that. Okay. Now let's take a look at the right hand. We'll start with the alto voice, measure 7. Pretty simple, or 1, 1, 1. So you can do 1, 1, 1 or 1, 1, 2 on the final measure, depending on which is more comfortable for you. Ready and play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Just like that. Okay. And the right hand, soprano. Okay. Ready and go. 4 and 2, 4, 3, shift. 4, 5 to 4, 4, then 5, 5, again, so 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, ready again, 1,